What's up, racing peeps? It's Robert Warren's up in the booth for Speed Zone TV tonight, bringing you the hot action for James Wagner's Welding Truck Series for Roughneck Racing. Got a special guest up in the booth tonight with me, Chrissy Two Shoes Schuessler. Chrissy, say hi to the peeps.
Hello, peeps. Yes, I'll be your guest host this evening. And yes, co-hosting with Robert Warrens, and wishing you all the best of luck. Happy to be here tonight. Thank you.
So we're going to be switching up a little bit tonight. We're going to be a little more live in the chat. So if you guys are watching and you want to say hi, shout out your drivers, you can do that. We're at Michigan International Speedway today. Race number 3, 66 track temp, partly cloudy, 1 mile an hour winds, 95% humidity. So what you're going to notice as far as the broadcast goes, there's going to be like a slight haze. No, your glasses aren't dirty. No, your TV's not dirty. It's just the cloud cover in iRacing, so don't be too alarmed at that.
So in other words, I don't have to wipe off my monitor.
No, don't do that. I mean,
Okay.
normally you lick the screen and it's pretty clean, but today don't do that.
Okay.
So rolling through our grid here tonight, we're starting with 30 trucks, a huge field for the Wagner's Welding Truck Series. Poston on the pole, Worrell outside pole, running pretty staggering times at 39.4 second laps. Summerford in third, Grace in fourth, Don Francesco fifth, Isgrig 6th, Barker, no luck ace in 7th, Phillips in 8th, Hurst in 9th, Benke in 10th, Richardson 11th, Manning 12th, Lussier in 13th, my fellow Canadian friend Hawkins in 14th. Switch over this button here. BB in 15th, Monday in 16th. McKee, Blue Chew McKee runs on Sunday nights. He's a Viagra sponsor in 17th, Miller in 18th, Copperthorne in 19th, Miller, the other Miller, Jackson Miller in 20th. Presley in 21st, Pylon, our current points leader in 22nd, Laurent in 23rd, Ramsey in 24th, Straminsky 25th, Hunter 26th, 28th goes out to Heartland, Healy in 28th. Oh, I'm running out of breath. Let's see who shows up. Jack Wilkinson in 29th, and rounding out the field is Chris Nice. I wish your last name was Nice.
I can act nice.
We all can act something.
This is a lot of drivers in this race tonight. Did they get this attendance in most of their races here?
You know, surprising enough, Chris, is it's been increasing. So we saw season 6 had an average around 20 drivers, and this is the largest field so far. So race number 3. So pace cars in, but our leader of Poston is doing a little blinkers. Green is out, and he's away. It's going to be hazy the entire time.
And these guys are off to a nice little start here. Ooh, look at the haze.
Single file for 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see that they're starting to double wide back. Good start from the field so far. Lap number 1 in the books. I'm expecting we're going to see some 2 and 3 wide racing, Chris. Like, it's going to be pretty common here.
I was just about to ask, correct me if I'm wrong, but is Michigan compared to Auto Club Speedway in California? Are they similar tracks?
Yeah, I would say so. They're full speedways, so there's lots of room for various grooves here.
Okay.
Surprisingly enough, our leader has the numbers are in, has not set the fastest lap. That 24 machine coming up on his rear, 3 wide in behind. That's Barker in the 96. Contact there.
Oh, no.
He's solo spinning. Caution is out. Oh, no trip. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Lap number 3, as you would say, carnage already.
Carnage.
Carnage.
I think that was the
Already.
79 of Worrell and Barker trying to own the same real estate. We're going to have to take a look at what happened there.
Now, I assume all these drivers have at least one fast repair. Do they have more than one?
I believe it's 1 and then 2 sets of tires.
Okay.
I'm a fan of the good old bar chas cam.
I like it a lot.
So here we go. There's the 3 wide action. We got 22 Summerford on the outside. And then Worrell just kind of comes up and tags him a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
Find that back one more time. And not sure if Worrell got a little loosey-goosey or if he just slid up. See the 3 machine of Hearse on the bottom. But yeah, there's not enough real estate. I'm going to have to say 79 might have to own that one. But that's a tough break for Barker.
And Johnny Hearst saw that coming, and he was able to get around that safely.
And it was all looking good here, but you can see Barker's just in like I don't know, it's like a dead spin on like Top Gun or some crap. But
yeah, I think that's exactly what it was.
There wasn't much he can do. The 27 truck. Hunter getting in the back of him. It's the other one.
He was in a flat spin.
Gonna get back to live action. These guys are rolling. And that's gonna be Barker's fast repair for sure. That was Hunter that got into him, and is that Miller Lite? I love me a Miller Lite.
Mm. You should treat yourself to a Molson after this race.
Molson Canadian?
Yeah.
I'm actually on a little bit of a booze cleanse right now. You should be proud of me.
Okay, I'm proud of you. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, man. I think this is day 3.
Day 3? Let's see if you can make it a week.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Well, good job. I'll support you in that quest.
Wilson has done a good job of setting the pace here earlier on. Don Francesco, he's up 3 spots. In behind him there is the 3 machine Hearst, who's up 6 spots. So 1, 2, 3 making some moves, setting the pace. Lights are off on the pace truck. These guys are going to get stacked up and get going. It's going to be interesting to see if, if we get another caution in 10 to 15 laps. If it's, going to cause the drivers to come down pit lane, bolt on a set of rubbers, or if they hold out and keep waiting.
Now, are these, is this track pretty reasonable on tires?
Yes and no. I will say yes, because if you do manage it, you'll be good in the long run. But no, if you push too hard, you're going to get a wicked push. You're not going to be able to have corner speed whatsoever.
Okay.
And I can't deal with the haze. Looks like the lighting is horrible. Like, we need a flashlight.
You're going to need to bump this up to 8K, I think, so we can get through this haze.
I don't think the weather's set to change either. I think the weather's locked in. These guys are all bumpered up in rows 1, 2, and 3, getting ready to lock and load for the first restart of the race. 26 machine gets a good start there. 24 kind of rolls back a little bit. Worrell, the 79 white truck, tucks in behind Hurst down into turn 1. That's the 12 machine in your screen of Dylan Grace. He was a newcomer last week. I don't know if he ran the first race. Maybe. I don't know.
Wall
Chris,
smacking in the back there.
do you think the haze is affecting some of the drivers' ability to make good decisions?
No, I think they're just getting their feet wet here. I mean, we're early in this race, and some of these guys maybe practiced, some of them maybe didn't, so they're just maybe trying to figure out their way around, you know.
Our leader in that one machine, which is a 26 truck, it's his first time in this series, so he's definitely looking to make a mark. Say, hey, Roughneck Racing, I can be a contender here, and you better watch out. Not sure what the pit window is going to be here. I would imagine it's around like, almost 40 laps. They might be able to do a one stop. Our new leader, Johnny Hurst, takes it away from Pothon. Worrell in behind with Don Francesco in 4th and Grace 5th. In 6th is the 57 on Monday by Richardson. Falling in behind, so they're all pretty close. The top 7 are within a second of each other. Big push. Yellow's out.
Oh no.
Not sure why. We'll take a look here. Bringing up our Speed Zone TV instant replay. Got a slider in front of the 06.
Looks like a self-spin,
Carnage has
possibly.
already happened up there. We'll see what happens here once the camera catches up. Going high, and that is the 3 machine of Heartland. Back it up here. Regular speed. Heartland goes in, gives the 31 machine a shot to the heavens. 31 machine is Blue Chew McKee. And Heartland, unfortunately, not making a heads-up smart move there with that play. Back to live action.
Action.
Poisson falls to P3, meow. Moving up Don Francesco to 2nd spot. Got a lot of liquor trucks in here. 26 machines got Michelob Ultra on them. Shout out to 79. We're all in his Speed Zone TV truck. Hell yeah, brother.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah, it is. 12 machine, Dylan Grace. In his Lowe's mobile. Heavy powered. If you're concerned about Monday's driving, you can see it on his back bumper.
Did he leave a phone number?
I mean, no. Don't call him.
No, he didn't. I get that.
Tim Richardson in the 2 machine here. His Roughneck Racing truck. Is Greg in a Whataburger. What is Whataburger? You have a Whataburger there?
I've had it once. It was average.
It wasn't like a Whataburger.
No, it wasn't.
'84 machine of Hawkins.
What does that say?
Upon the
Resurrection?
revelation.
Okay.
Maybe it's something biblical. God bless.
Yes.
46 of Phillips Woodworking.
Like it.
Lussier, my fellow Canadian, is Valvoline Toyota. Gary Miller. Old Spit.
Spice.
Old Spit. Did you ever used to get those Mad TV cards? Like the ones that were all like crazy? Like they had like... Oh, okay. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'll have
It's
to
a Canadian thing. I've seen,
Yes.
I mean, I've read the magazine.
Yeah. They used to make like little cards that came with bubblegum. And they used to make parody cards. So Old Spice was called Old Spit.
Old Spit. That would make sense.
Jackson Miller running beside Gary Miller. Maybe if we get one of those two up in the booth, we'll wonder if they're related somehow. Do you like Nesquik? Because I do.
Yeah, I do. It's good.
I used to just eat the chocolate powder just straight. Right?
I mean, I could. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I like them pre-mixed.
Okay. I think we missed the 20 machine of Wilkinson and the M&M's.
M&M. Yeah. It's a cool looking truck.
78
Tractor.
machine. Manning.
It's fishing, right?
Yeah. Boats and ATVs, brother.
Nice.
Manning's had some good runs, so we'll probably be seeing him later on. But I think we're about to go green. On board with our leader, Hurst. That's the American flag cam. This cam.
We got our first comment. I'll save it for the next break.
Green is out. Field rips by. Gives you the magnitude of how big the damn field is.
A lot of fans in the stands tonight.
I don't know how sweaty they are with this humidity. Got somebody running the high line already. Didn't expect to see the high side so much like that. Field's kind of spreading out, but I don't know. Looks pretty dang beautiful to me. Take a look at how our leader's doing. Are still hanging on with Poston, Worrell, Francesco, and Grace in the top 5. And the high side is actually being run by the 57 of Robert Monday.
Now that's Austin, right? Blue and red there. Looks like he's still blinking, unfortunately.
Yep.
Probably unnerving some of those guys around him.
100%. Like it's not a very easy feeling to be around somebody.
As you would say, loosey-goosey there.
Loosey-goosey.
I don't know who that was there. It's hard for me to see there. 79 got a little loosey-goosey.
Yeah. We saw him kind of handle, unfortunately, on the 96 earlier. And you know, if you can't run the high side, they're all stacking up in a draft, Chris. They're going to just pull away down the straightaway. Monday shoots low. They're 3 wide on the exit of 2. Oh, man, that's some crazy battling.
Getting a little squirrely.
Well, they're racing hard up front. There's not a lot of real estate left on the track or room for error. We're all looking to put a little pressure on Post on with Monday and Grayson behind.
Now, we're still relatively early in this race. Is the high line not going to be the quickest just yet?
I feel that the high side might cause a little bit more tire wear because you have to keep throttle into it. And if you have the real estate to run the low side, you're going to be able to save the most tires on the low side.
All right, so I'm going through the comments here, and it looks like we have, you'll be able to tell this with all your stats here. We have a retirement, I'm thinking. Chris Nice, has he retired from this race?
Oh, that is correct.
He has commented.
Mr. Nice is in the pits.
He is had a tough start to this race. He says he is done for the night. He blew up in the restart, so.
Oh man.
I don't think he's going to. I don't think he's coming back out, unfortunately.
Maybe he didn't have his fast repair checked and he can't bolt it on, or maybe he had damage already. So. Unfortunate for Nice, because that, I believe, is his first race of the season here for season 7. We've now gone almost 10 green laps. And look at the battle up front. This is insane. I mean, let's go back a little bit further. In the second pack of cars, the first 5, Chris, or 6 cars, Chris, have a 2-second lead over the second pack. And look at this bee's nest. Gives you a good understanding of the caliber of drivers that Roughneck has when they're able to run this close together in various grooves of the track.
Yeah, this is cool just to see so many drivers out there. 30 drivers makes for a good, entertaining race.
Had a battle for the lead here. 26 machine of Poston takes it back from Hurst, running the bottom side. Don Francesco in the draft to Poston with Warhol on the high side with Grayson Monday behind Hurst.
Poston is pushing hard, and this is. Oh, I was just going to say Poston's pushing hard, which is entertaining, but he gets that blink every so often, and that's got to be difficult for these guys around him.
I don't know if you can see it from your view, Chris. Is that the trucks are starting to slide out a little bit on the ass end of the corners, so you can start to see the bottom there. Poston's kind of drifting a little bit. I think that if you do heat up the rear tires, you could be in trouble here.
Johnny Hurst might get around him here, coming through the high side.
I mean, that's the kind of groove you want to be up. Like, you want to make sure that you're holding that truck down on the bottom side. He's going to clear him down the backstretch here. He already has. But you can take away somebody's run if you're on the side of them and they're running the bottom. Great move by Hurst. Really makes me wonder how much the 79, the 24, 12, and 57 are saving because they haven't battled for position. That we're going to see Worrell drift up on Poston there.
Those guys are pushing pretty hard. Do you think they're in a saving mode, or you think they're going out?
I don't know how much they're saving. I wouldn't say very much. I wouldn't be surprised now that you see in our relative bar that the 78 machine has jumped up to 7th spot. And I told you to watch out for him. So now he's ahead of that lead pack. So it's going to be interesting to see when we get closer to the pit window how much he's able to gain, and that's going to give you an indication of how much he's saved versus them. And that pack looks like it's getting hungrier.
Ooh.
It's okay, buddy. Just breathe.
This is some good racing up front. These guys are trying to make some moves. You can see them get a little squirrely.
Good battles. Like, you know, we haven't moved away really for, 15 laps. We looked at the second pack for a second, but these guys are putting on a phenomenal show.
And there's probably some good battles in that that mid pack that we're missing, but I know we don't want to pull away from this.
Oh, we could probably switch around.
Poston just pulled up front.
And Hurst fell back to third there. And that's, Don Francesco on the outside. You can see the little slide of the tail. I thought the haze was cleaning up. It's definitely not cleaning up. And we're ticking down laps. We're lap 27, come to lap 28. And, I said a few laps ago to look at the times, and you can see that the 78 truck is not gaining on our leaders. 24 gets a little loose on the exit of 4. We'll give these guys a break for a second. Look at our bees nest in behind. There's still 3 wide. Truck in the wall there.
Now, how many laps can these guys go before fuel? 35, maybe?
Oh, right in front of us.
Well, that changes the fuel strategy.
What yellow we at? There's still green, Chris. That's Blue Chew McKee.
Blue Chew McKee?
I think. No, that wasn't. Might have been BB. Was Benke here.
Is everyone out of I should say, is anyone out of commission, or did they just went off and then were able to pull back?
Yep. Since they were rolling, race control elected not to throw a caution, but unfortunate for Benke there, not coming off with the best of luck. Let's take a look at that with our Speed Zone TV instant replay really quick. They start to bobble there. That's the 15, I believe, of Gary Miller. And the 13 of Ramsey. But unfortunate for Benke there that he ended up with the raw end of the deal.
As long as he doesn't have extensive damage, I mean, all they need is another caution, and these guys bunch back up and, good to go again.
100%. Postons open up a 3/10 lead almost over Don Francesco, 6/10 over Hurst, 1.4 seconds over Monday, 1.6 over Warall. He's trying to break the draft. So you're seeing him moving around the track to stop them from sucking up. In season 6, Chris, Don Francesco won. I forget what night he won, but also at Bristol, or was it Bristol or North Wilkesboro? Absolute rocket ship.
Awesome. So Bristol, I know, was a small track. Did you say North Wilkesboro? Was that the other one? Is that a small track as well, or?
Oh yeah. 26
okay, so
looks like he's coming in the pits here, Chris. 57 following as well. Bunch of guys pitting, so it looks like we got the pit window wrong. About 27 laps to a tank of fuel if you consider the caution we had.
So this is a case of do what the guy in front of you is doing if you're in that competitive pack of cars in the front.
Yeah, I think you're going to want to pit within a lap or two, depending on who you're with.
So these guys are going to take, well, they're going to fuel, of course, but you think they're going to take 4 sets of tires? Of course, correct?
We can tell after Hurst is coming in now. Oh, Warhol. Looks like he clipped the pit barrels.
That's a bummer.
It's a total bummer.
He was battling in the front pack there. That's a bummer that he had that.
And he was a speed zone
in
truck.
there. Oh, I know. Shoot.
Your sponsorship don't pay for that, Warhol.
All right. Let's see.
It looks like everyone's taking 4. I don't think that you want to take 2 here. That's not really going to be a strategy. Got Don Francesco, Manning, all coming in. Not sure how Manning caught Don Francesco at the end, because he had 3 seconds on him. Right side's up. He's going to take 4. We haven't talked about him really all night, and that's the 29 machine of Hyland, who's our current leader.
And Pylan won last year, right? The championship?
He was the champ last season. He won the opener at Daytona. And he finished second last week with an epic battle with Mark Morton. Those 2 drivers exchanged some words, shook hands afterwards. And Morton couldn't be here tonight, unfortunately, but he's a rocket ship as well.
He didn't qualify the strongest for this race. I don't know if that was just, I don't want to say bad luck, but maybe just, okay, bad luck.
I mean, it happened.
Oh. But we do know that he's a hard charger. So, yeah. And he's in the pit right now, Island.
This is the battle for the lead here. Sherminsky and Summerford. And that's a lapper of Richardson. He's already pitted, so this is where that trade-off is. Like, if you can make it to lap 40, you might be able to save and do it in 1 pit stop, but you have to contemplate whether that's going to be fast.
And you have to probably commit to that decision right at the beginning of the race. And I know all the cautions that come out can drastically change that, but you have to start with that right out the gate. Am I right?
100%. The more you save, the better you're off. Looks like Straminsky's entered the pits, but Summerford is still out there. Let's hop in Summerford's car for a second, just see if we can hear him clutching at all. I don't think he is. Down the back stretch. Right here, let's listen for it. No clutch. He's hovering the throttle, so he's about to be in a bumblebee's nest of cars. That's a 98 of Copperthorne making a pass to get his lap back. I wonder how long he's going to hold on for. If he can make this strategy work and we stay green, he's going to be our winner.
That's pretty exciting. He's got to do, what, 2 laps, roughly? 2 more laps?
He's probably got to squeeze as much as he can, because he's got to conserve fuel. And so those other drivers now, Chris, like, let's do this. In the bottom right-hand side of your screen, you can see that they pitted on lap 31, 32. 33 for Manning. 33 for Don Francesco. He came in on 11.
I was going to ask you, not to be too technical here, but do you know what, like, the pit stop delta is? You know, coming in, fuel, tires. Do you know what the loss is? Roughly?
I mean, as far as time?
Like how long? Yeah, like how long it takes to, you know, come in, get hooked up, and come on out.
Let's look at this one here. It's a pit stop time, so it's about 15 seconds to do a pit stop.
Okay.
Pit lane time is about 46 seconds.
Okay,
And that,
so
that's just when you hit the pit cone to when you hit the exit cone where you can accelerate. That doesn't contemplate whether you have to slow down to come into the pit lane, right? So when you're at full speed like this, you're likely starting to brake in the middle of 3 and 4. I mean, if this plays out, we don't get a caution. Summerford he's laughing. He's got 26 seconds over post on.
Let's take a look at Summerford's truck really quick. Who is sponsoring?
He's coming in.
He's coming in at 40.
He's Ole Miss football team.
Ole Miss. Okay. It looked almost like Bazooka. I was going to take us to our shout-outs really quick because we got Red Cross Racing Network. Are y'all talking about Bazooka Bubblegum? I don't know if we have a truck that's sponsored by Bazooka.
No, Bazooka Bubblegum also had little jokes in them.
Oh, I'm late to this joke party. Okay, I got it. Yes.
Got it.
Got it. Okay. We have Sebastian de La Fontaine. Let's go the Moose. So I don't know what that means, but
please clarify.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And then Chris Nice, he is retired, but he's enjoying our broadcast. So
heck yeah,
I'm glad. I'm happy about that.
We're glad somebody's enjoying it, Chris.
Right. All right, so Summerford is back out on track in 18th at the moment.
That is correct. He's only
full of gas and full new tires.
And look at that. 4 new tires. Like 4 new tires, 19 seconds back. He's only going to have to short pit later. Like these guys are going to have to come in. They're going to have to take probably like 7-8 gallons of fuel. He's going to literally have to splash and go.
Nice.
This is the battle for our lead right now. Hirsch just took it over post on, and Don Francesco's back on his bumper. And that's Warhol in behind, but we saw him have some damage. Warhol's currently sitting in 27th, a couple laps down because of that damage. Tough break for him. He had a great run last week. He finished 3rd. And it was interesting to see him as the run progressed and tire wear became a factor. He was actually the fastest truck on the track.
Well, the top 3 are very close here. 4 seconds.
Like they're holding hands.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Don Francesco, is that the first time he's been in the lead? I believe so. I don't know if Hurst is going to let him or Poston is going to let him stay there long. Little wiggle up the track from Hurst. But you can see that Don Francesco closes the door. Hurst looks low. That outside line, it just gets a better run off the corner.
I think these guys are going to continue to put on a good show. Whoa! That's got the wiggles right there.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Sebastian de La Fontaine says Fur Lucier, right? We have Lucier in this.
Yeah, the 5 machine. The Moose.
The Moose, okay.
Where's our friend Lucier? Oh, he's...
Is Lucier one of your... Is he Canadian?
He's, yeah. French.
Okay.
It's a French name.
Okay. And then from Red Cross Racing Network, we have Where's the 45V? Don't know what that means.
45 machine is just entering pit lane.
A little squiggly.
That's Healy in the 45 machine. Just having a little issue there.
Okay, well, we'll shout out. We'll shout out the 45.
Like Don Francesco's decided to check out a little bit. He's got Warhol on his bumper, but Hurst and Poston have fallen off a little bit.
Manning slowly joining the party.
Yep. Good eye, Chris. He's up 8 spots tonight, not slouching whatsoever. First is up 6, so doing equally as well. You know, you saw Grace, he was up in the lead pack, but as you know, the track is dynamic here, so different lanes start to open up. The track starts to feel different with the amount of rubber that's laid on it. Island has done a good job of starting at the back. And
I was just going to comment on Pylon. Yep, up to 7th place.
And up 15 spots. Another great performance as well is on the inside of Pylon is that 20 machine and his M&Ms. I'm a peanut M&M guy.
But you know what? Same. So am I.
Yeah, you like the nuts. But he's up.
Wait a minute.
Wilkinson's up 22 spots and does a little slider on Monday in the 57 with Copperthorne in behind. Copperthorne actually had quite a good few runs last season, season 6, and I thought he was going to be a contender and still is for a championship this year. Yellow's out, Chris.
Here we go.
This is gonna unfortunately throw Summerford's strategy along with Benke.
That's what I was thinking.
Take a look at our Speed Zone TV instant replay here. We're on board with this 63 machine of Heartland.
That's a bummer. Well, that's a bummer. Oh boy, smack. Okay, that's not so bad. I was hoping it would work out for Summerford a little bit better.
Yeah, me too. Like, we could have had a cool strategy there. I just want to back it up here. What I'm kind of seeing is as he shoots up the track here. Right front suspension. Watch it hit the wall.
Yeah.
And then if the camera bounces away, you can see that there's damage there. But I wondered if it was like the toe linkage. I'm not sure if he just got on the throttle again, but he's back into the...
Back us up a little bit more because he started to spin out just as the car in front of him, the truck in front of him was spinning. I'm just curious.
He was the car in front, I think.
Take us out, maybe far chase.
Yep. So he's in a slide right there. You can see the back end is yawed out.
Okay.
See how he's he's like on a 25-degree angle. And look at him. He's still got wheel input into it, yawing out. And then BB in the 83 machine goes high. So he just completely soloed it and didn't lift his foot off the gas to save it. That's the 31 of Blue Chew McKee.
Blue Chew McKee. Yeah, no, I see exactly what you're saying. Great analysis, my buddy.
Hell yeah, doggy. Let's go back up here to our live action and see what's happening.
Let's do it.
It looks like, Chris, we were dissecting the action, but I might be a scientist. It looks like Manning and Straminsky have not pitted. So I'm thinking they're pocketing a set of tires, hoping for another caution. And if there is another caution, those are going to be the two ponies in the pony show that we're going to have to watch.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think of all kinds of scenarios that can happen here. So many things can change in this, I'll use your word, dynamic situation.
Well, these guys only have 2 sets of tires.
Right.
So if they bolt them on now, which everyone's already green flag pit stop, and that was around lap 33, they're bolting them on now at lap 50. They have no more tires, no more stickers in the pits. So Straminsky and Manning are the only stickers left.
Okay. Well, everyone should have enough fuel for sure now, correct?
Yeah, it can go green. Like, people have enough green flag fuel to go the whole way because they all pitted around, what was it, lap 33-ish? and it's likely they could have pit, or they could have stayed out a little bit longer. But they're trying to like split the time, right? So come in on lap 33, you come in on lap 60, and you take 20 laps of fuel, and you try to split up the run. But now that's kind of out the window with that solo spin by the 63 of Heartland.
A very special message for you, actually.
Oh my God, is it love?
No, it's not love. Do you race on Thursday nights?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Renegade Racing is a partner. You can see the little logo on the bottom right side of the screen. They're partnered with Roughneck Racing, and they run a super late model league on Thursdays. I think it kicks off at 7 p.m. I've ran their opener, and I ran last week at USA. So
That's right. I saw you run there last Thursday. I know we're about to start here. Car number 30 is coming for you tomorrow, so why don't you keep your mirrors on that?
Oh, man. Hopefully you can get to the bumper.
Oh, boy.
Good start by Manning. Little bobble there by, I believe that's Straminsky on the outside, as Poston is able to get around. Hurst in behind. Don Francesco. It's going to be interesting to see how Manning fares here against these new tires.
Manning got a lovely start, though.
Yeah. But we'll see how his corner speed is. Almost 4 wide here. You can see that Manning doesn't have the roll speed, and they're able just to eat him up from the center out of the corner. They're 2 by 3 wide. Jeez.
Getting silly right there.
I mean, the track surface can handle it, so why not? These guys have already proven to you for 30 laps that up front, it's tough competition. But this is what Manning wants, right? Manning wants carnage.
True.
Kaminsky wants carnage.
True.
And look at Wilkinson and Pilot up 4th and 5th. Very strategic about those drivers to make their way through the field. They're the biggest movers of the night. Wilkinson up 24 spots. Pilot up 18 spots. It's rumored that Pilot had went through gender-affirming surgery, is now called Jasmine, but iRacing declined the name update. Oh, carnage in behind. That's Warhol.
Oh, boy.
Yellow is out. Sometimes it's hard to see when the names bounce around. But don't worry. Speed Zone TV will find you.
Where is Summerford?
Summerford is showing in like 22nd right now. Take a look at Warhol. I go to Far Chase before we click play. You can see that there's already contact between him and Copperthorne. To back it up just a little bit, just to get some perspective of what's going on here. So this is out of the exit of 2. Looks like the 98 kind of squiggled down a little bit in that code, but Warhol sees the stars in the heavens.
Yeah, Warhol went to heaven for a minute.
God bless, brother.
Yep.
Oh, and he's still rolling. Those guys are... Oh, God! What are we doing? Unfortunate break for Warhol because, that's his second incident that he's been involved in tonight. This one's going to eat up his fast repair.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I think it was fast repair heaven.
Now, if you're Straminsky and Manning, are you coming in? Oh, they are coming in. Look at this. Look at this, Chris.
I'm looking at it.
Manning slides the box. You don't want to have that happen here. Track position's going to be crucial on these freshies. So maybe those other drivers that came in, we're seeing so many people come in, is they didn't take tires. Try to grab somebody else. Summerford. So it was only 4 green flag laps. You know, Chris, I feel like if you and I were racing right now, we probably would have chanced it and said, you know what? Let's gamble. Let's gamble hard. High risk, high reward. Is there going to be another caution? Maybe. Let's play for that strategy. And I think that would have been my strategy if I was Manning or Strzeminski.
I sit at the high roller table when I go gamble.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe you can take me out sometime for dinner, Daddy.
I'll do it. It's just a factoid for our listeners.
Yeah. Oh, the stream viewing has gone down.
Dislike.
Yeah.
A lot of dislikes all of a sudden.
Just a little track history here. Michigan International Speedway has been open for 56 years. Originally opened up those many moons ago, and it was an estimated construction cost of $4.5 million. Could you imagine what that would cost today to build? What's inflation on 56 years on 4.5?
I don't know what the multiplier is for inflation these days, but yeah, that's a good deal.
It's a good deal. Yeah, I'll take 2.
Right.
On board with our leader, Don Francesco, Hurst, Island in 3rd, Race in 4th. I think we're going to see a battle here. We saw Hurst has been dancing all night up front, and Don Francesco's been there. Island and Wilkinson are new to the dogfight, and oh, look who it is. It's our friend Barker. I like to call him No Luck Barker.
I like to call him Ace.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay. And Wagner's Welding. Shout out to Wagner's Welding, who makes it possible for you guys to view this in the comfort of your homes in this hazy Michigan night. Wagner's Welding does a great job of supporting Roughneck Racing and sponsoring the league. We're going to get back up to the leader here. Watch Don Francesco and Hurst fire with Pilot and Grayson behind.
These are some strong contenders in the front.
Oh, yeah. Start by both drivers, both rows.
Hurst is going to get a little push.
From, the 12 machine of Grace there. And since Donnie Francesco doesn't have any help, you can see that outside line. He's able to pull. Island underneath the 12 of Grace with Barker in behind. You can see how when Pylan's right on the bumper of the 24, ooh, little contact.
That's a kiss, they call that.
Oh. Okay. This is where it's going to get dicey. You thought they were racing tight before. Now it's really tight. You got Poisson coming back up through the field there. We saw him. He's just outside of our frames as Barker's looking on Hurst with Grace, Monday, and Wilkinson. There's Post-On. And Presley is with Post-On, so 21 laps to go, 20 at the line. I've got a feeling, Chris, that somebody's going away with hurt feelings tonight.
You know, I was just going to say, we've seen a couple of cautions, but I got to say that this has been like hard, respectful racing, though, tonight in this race.
Season 7, not here to disappoint.
No, this is a great race. 20 laps to go. I know we're going to see some good battling.
Island up in the third groove. Monday tucks in behind Grace. Little bumper touch in there. 3 wide. He's got to run on Grace. I move it back a little bit further. First, Don Francesco and Barker battling it out. I wasn't expecting Barker to get back up there. Maybe I got in his head calling him no luck.
Yeah.
Don Francesco looking underneath. First, but yellow's out.
Oh, no.
I have to see what happened here. I'm going to go a little bit further back, but it's going to be hard to tell. Got a car on the outside wall.
Yikes.
That's the aftermath. So that's Manning there. Manning. So put a Manning. Can't find him, Chris. Oh, it looks like the contact's already happened here. I'll get it right.
So, yeah, I can't read the number. Who is that?
17.
Somebody,
Presley.
Yeah, seven. Presley went into the wall.
Oh, wait for it here. So this is Manning on the outside, right?
Maybe just shook up the drivers once he did that.
Manning's on the seam. Presley's running the second groove. Manning cuts down. But Presley's coming up the track here.
Oh.
Not clear.
Hey. Okay, Manning's hanging in there, we think.
He's got nowhere to go. That 17 machine's got damage, but here comes the 84.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's a tough break for Manning because he was charging to the front. That's Blue Chew McKee. Get it, Blue Chew. Squeaking on by the Manning mobile. But here's Richardson. Tough break for him. Gets tagged by Manning, who's significantly damaged.
I'm getting reports that Mike, who is Mike? Mike,
Minsky.
Need last names here. He lost power at his house.
Oh, really?
The 17 lost power and everything went black. That's my teammate. That's from Wild Dizzy 6.
Oh, that's Mike Presley. So that kind of explains the accident a little bit more because that 17 truck just shot right up out of the corner, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Chris. For the updates.
That's inside intel, you know?
I like this. This is working well.
Very well.
It's a nice. Well, okay, where are we at strategy-wise here with all that's happening? It's just hard racing now, right?
Yeah, it's basic. It's basically whoever can get out front for the final lap is going to win.
Charge hard, 17 to go. That's where we're at.
Yeah. You still got to manage the tire a little bit because you can't overcharge and roast them. So it's like a delicate balance, but one thing that I've noticed with any vehicle on iRacing in the eNASCAR bracket is that clean air is king. And what that means is if you're Don Francesco, you're Barker, and you're Pilot in that 29 truck, is that if you're in the draft of somebody else and you're entering the corner, that truck is going to feel twice as heavy as if it was in front.
Okay.
And it's going to, you're not going to be able to drive in the corner as hard because if you push harder, then you're going to create more tire wear. So it's like a very weird balance of when somebody's out front.
And then that's greater wear on the tires as well, correct?
100%.
Mike Presley lost power to his wheel, not to his home. So that's why he went straight into the wall.
Better call Moza. That's probably a Moza wheel.
Probably a Fanatec.
I started on a G27, a Logitech G27. I had that forever. That's got a really small rim. And then I upgraded to the Fanatec CSL with V3s. And I never had an issue, but the CSL is a belt-driven wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm rocking the Sim Magic Alpha. Not the
I'm going to say this. I have all nice gear, and I suck.
I mean, you sound cute on the broadcast, so is that worth anything?
Well, it is. It is. It is. And there's guys that don't have as nice equipment that are freaking awesome. So it's not the equipment, it's the driver.
Yeah, to an extent. Like, I found with this latest wheel is that since it's a direct drive, it allows me to feel a little bit more of the car when it's uncontrollable. Great start by Hurst. Don Francesco looking to make the move early with 15 laps to go, but he's got no help on the bottom side, but showing horsepower. This is Toyota versus Chevy. I'm a Chevy guy. You're probably a Toyota guy, Chris.
I guess, honestly, I'm a Ford guy. I had a Mustang when I was a teenager.
Don Francesco wants to shut the door. Barker, Pilon, pushing Hurst with Grayson behind. This is tough when you got no friends. And that's what's going to be the breaker here. I do like the line Don Francesco's running. He's shutting the door on Barker.
Oh! Little squiggle.
He didn't squiggle. Barker didn't want to lift and lose momentum. And, Don Francesco shut the door. Oh, man, there's intense racing up here. The top 10 all within 1 second with 13 laps to go. Oh man. Tick tock, Chris.
Good stuff.
Pilon looking to get up in the mix. Don Francesco cutting the white line down the front stretch. It's worth about a tenth, but he doesn't have enough help to get momentum.
Ooh. Got
Dicey,
right in front of
moves.
Pilon.
Got 57 shooting down to the bottom. He's able to re-enter safely. Back up to our leaders here. They're 3 wide. Pilon's making a move on Hurst for the lead. Oh, a little bump from Don Francesco helps Hurst bump into Pilon. They're 3 wide with Grace on the bottom on the exit of 2, making a good show for you viewers at home with Speed Zone TV tonight. And laps to go at the line, Chris. Who the heck has got tires left? Oh, slight contact on Francesco.
Oh.
He's able to save it. That was Barker and Francesco getting together. Tough break for him. No damage.
Lost all his momentum, unfortunately.
It's gonna be hard to claw back from that. Hungry hippos here. You know, ideally, Chris, the trucks that were sitting 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, they are able to save tire. So technically now when they start to push, now you're seeing how fast that 12 truck is. He's battling. Highland's running him down the middle of the stretch. Doesn't want to give him the high entry. You can see that pinched off his speed a little bit. And that's Benke in the 35.
Oh, somebody shot on the inside.
That's Copperthorne in the 98. Don Francesco's hungry to get back up front. He's 3 wide in the mix. He is not done fighting. Contact on Blue Chew McKee. Copperthorne, they're 3 wide. Excellent racing here tonight from the drivers.
This is awesome. These guys are doing just outstanding lap after lap.
This top shelf, top tier makes me want to hang up their microphone and plug in the wheel, damn it. 8 laps to go. And look who's made it back up here as well. That's the 78 machine of Manning. After his last broken carnage. And that's Benke he's making a move on.
Nice job for Manning to be able to recover like that.
And he's rolling too. Look at the steam he's getting out of the corners. Uh-oh. They're leaning on each other. That's Benke and Barker. And there it goes.
Oh, no! Man.
That's going to be a big one.
Oh, what is going on?
Barker made it through. But nobody else did.
Wow. That's, as you would say, that is carnage. That's our biggest wreck yet.
Yeah,
got a notch.
Gonna just rewind it here.
Wow, that's a massive one.
Looking like if I'm gonna go to the far, if I can get there fast enough. Oops, there we go. They're 3 wide. That's Manning on the bottom. That's Benke in the middle. Manning is running a tight line. 35 shoots up
that's it
the
right
flat.
there. That's it.
Yeah, he's not clear. He might have thought he was clear, or maybe he got scared from the slight contact on the 78. But here, you're going to see where the real carnage happens.
Dunzo right there.
Dunzo. Trying to find the other names. There we go.
Is that Manning that's mixed up in it again?
Manning got caught up. Don Francesco, Wilkinson. That's
disappointing.
34, I believe that's Streminsky. A lot of fast trucks were hurt in that one, and it just looks like, they're racing hard, Chris. Like that.
Oh, for sure. I get that.
Definitely not like ill-natured whatsoever, but
for sure, I get that.
But
Manning was on a charge. He made a great recovery. It's too bad to see him, unfortunately wreck again.
100%.
No, but that was great. And like you said, yeah, these guys are just racing hard. It's just a result of hard racing.
And, I don't want to say it, but my friend No Luck Barker ran out of luck.
He crapped out.
Yeah, I thought he made it through, but he's got some pretty bad damage.
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
I'm trying to throw out all of these gambling terms. He busted. Like poker 21 blackjack.
Oh. Tough break, man. Like we had such a cluster of fast trucks. I was like not sure who's gonna walk away with that. But shout out to Johnny Hurst in that 3 machine. He's been on a tear tonight, but now he's got some tough competition that's going to be able to start up and stack up against them pretty close.
These guys will get maybe, 3 laps to go, maybe? Or like 3 laps of racing, shall I say, maybe?
They'll get 3 at the line. So, yeah, you're right. I don't know if we're going to see a quick caution here, if we're going to enter green-white checkered territory, or what's going to happen. But, shout out to Hurst, who's been up front all night. Pylan, he's up 21 spots. And just honestly, we didn't see any disappointment tonight whatsoever as far as the caliber of driving. And shout out to Wagner's Welding for sponsoring Roughneck Racing. Shout out to 760 Graphics, who does some of the paints. And shout out to Renegade Racing, who's a partner of Roughneck, who runs super late models. As you heard, the broadcaster has been chirped.
Yeah, you better look out tomorrow.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see if we can get this done under green. Now, I'm not sure if anybody had tires, but really three laps is not enough for you to charge the back of the field. You probably need about 10. Good start from Hurst on Pylan. Race in behind, and the 31 of McKee and Copperthorne. Isgrig in 6th, Hunter 7th, Phillips in 8th, Laurent in 9th, and BB in 10th. Race gets a run on Pylan. The drag down the back stretch. Not your RuPaul's Drag Race either, Chris.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh, dang.
Crossover from Pylan on Grace. Pylan's making a run for the lead here. Yellow's out.
Caution is out.
Oh.
Another one. Oh, whoa. Yikes. Tore the hood right off.
We had the 57 jump to the pits. Let's back it up with the 57 here.
This is going to bring out the, what is it? The green-white checkered, huh?
Yes, sir. All right, so here we go. Entering the turn here. Not sure where the carnage happens. That's the 24 of Don Francesco. Still waiting for it. And there it is. 24 gives the 57 a little shot. Sends him in a yaw. A yeehaw. That's No Luck Barker on the outside. Helps him spin around a little bit more. 84 of Hawkins. That's a 2 of Richardson. And it's like Monday's a ballerina.
I think Don Francesco's probably running out of patience.
Yeah,
probably eager to get back up front.
I think it's hard for somebody to run up front, have an unfortunate incident happen, and then try to stay calm. 100%.
I 100% agree with that. Yes, he was running up front all night, battling, and then had a mishap. And then he just wants to charge and get back up to the front, so probably doesn't have as much patience in trying to navigate that way.
Yeah. Lights are on the pace truck. We're going to give a shout out to our sponsor, roll a sponsor vid, and we'll BRB.
Roughneck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagner Welding. Wagner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road. Roughneck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagner Welding. Wagner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road. Roughneck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagner Welding. Wagner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road. Roughneck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagner Welding. Wagner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road. Roughneck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagner Welding. Wagner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina.
Lights are off on the pace truck, and we are entering green-white checkered territory. Is this our first one, Chris? I got a little deja vu.
It is. Oh, yes, it is.
I find, like, now that we're in this stage of the race, we've seen how hungry the 12 truck is. 29, 98, 31. It can all smell a win and want to snatch it away from that 3 machine of Hurst. Hurst is our control car. He's elected to take the outside, Chris, just so awareness is.
Yes, awareness is. Could be anyone's race still.
Good, look at that start.
Ooh la la.
Copperthorn able to get a good jump too. Now let's see who has tire. That's gonna be the kicker. Who's got the tires? Island pushing super hard. Hurst looks like he takes it low and slow with the exit of 2. Down the backstretch they go. If they cross the line here, race will become official. Hurst does a crossover move. Look at that.
That's a very fancy maneuver.
Race is official, Chris. This is for all the cookies.
I like it.
They're wrecking in behind.
Copperthorn not giving up.
Oh, little shot on Pylon. Grace is 3 wide.
Oh boy.
Oh boy is right.
Oh no.
Here's the lead. Oh, Grace is underneath. Does he have enough tire?
Oh, wow.
He's sliding up the track. He's clear. Oh, he
look at
turn.
98. Boy, what a race. 98 did it. I told you. Copperthorn was sneaky.
Let's back that up. I was so focused on the 12. It's out of the exit here. The 12 drifts up, and Hurst hooked him into the wall. Tough racing at the end, but backing it up a bit more. Slow it down. The carnage even more was behind. Hunter made it through, or
just unsettles drivers. I think once you see this carnage ahead of you, it just unsettles you. You don't know where to go.
Keep piling,
you don't know what to anticipate.
No, there's nowhere to go. Like, it's all smoky.
Yeah.
What a crazy ass finish.
And that it's unfortunate for those guys that were in the lead. I mean, Hurst was bad. He was looking solid, but I mean, kudos to all these guys. I mean, we've seen finishes like this at the very end.
Yeah, and I mean,
these guys did awesome. All of them. It was a great race. It was super entertaining.
Just hop into the cockpit of the 3 here. You can see that the 12 is sliding up the track. He's got right here, he's clear for like a millisecond, but you can see how crazy close they are. And right here, the 12 drifts up, and you can see that there's no varying wheel input from the 3, and it's really just the 12 self-clearing, in my opinion. I don't know if you see it different, Chris.
No, I don't see it different.
I don't see it different. Grace just came up, like you said, just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And then it got Hurst out of sorts, and there was no place to go.
And that happened. Tough break, but amazing finish. We're gonna get to interview some drivers that we have not interviewed.
So that's our finishing grid there. I was just going to ask how the field looked. Look at, it's funny, not funny, outstanding. Summerford, 4th place. We were talking about strategy and some luck and for Summerford, and we at the time, said if there's no more cautions, Summerford could maybe have a chance. And of course, there were several cautions afterwards, but nice to still get a good finish out of that race for Summerford.
Yeah, 100%. Like he had that off-beat strategy that he could have been the victor. Should it had played out differently. Gonna back up our stuff here for a second. We'll have a quick chat with some of the drivers.
While you're getting yourself sorted, there's many people aiming for you tomorrow.
Well,
to not have a good race.
Yeah, I mean it's nice to be loved, I think that's what's important.
Yeah, you're on a lot of people's minds.
Yeah, I wish it was my wife's, but that's just not how it works.
No.
That's awesome. All right, we're gonna bring in our 3rd place finisher, Hunter, Ryan Hunter. Mr. Ryan Hunter, congrats on your P3 finish tonight, sir. What was going through your mind at the end there? I noticed the caution previous, you were sitting a lot further back, and then under a green-white checkered territory, you were in the hot seat. What did you see, and what did you do?
So I'm really not sure how I got 3rd. I'm going to be honest. At any given point that I looked out my windshield, I couldn't tell if I was looking forward, backward, or upside down. That was insane. I've never been a part of a finish quite like that.
Yeah, I mean, all night, Chris and I were watching some excellent top shelf racing. Through the mix there, that we had a green flag stop, which was interesting to see. We saw a solo spin, I believe, from the 63 car. But as far as your strategy went tonight, what did you do to even position yourself to where you were at the end to get through the smoke show?
So we were trying to be as frugal with our tire wear that we could. So we kind of just went off of who was in front of us, and if there wasn't anyone in front of us, we just hoped for the best. And then when there was smoke, we just tried to go where the smoke wasn't.
Fair enough. Where are we headed next week? Do you know?
I believe it's Kentucky.
Ding, 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 ding. You're correct. How you feeling for Kentucky, my friend?
I'm excited for it. I have a special paint for it too that I'm very excited for.
Is it Kentucky Fried Chicken?
It is not. It is not.
Oh, okay. Well, no spoilers then.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I think you'll get a real good kick out of it too.
Yeah.
We're excited to see it.
Yeah.
Ryan, I wanted to ask you because you referred, you made it sound like you raced as with the team. I should say. I'm sorry. So who were your teammates?
So I race with Dylan.
Give us last names.
Grace.
Okay. I race
Grace.
with Dylan Grace, Dakota Isgrig, and
Okay.
Liam Beebe.
Okay.
Beebs.
The
Beebs.
Beebs.
No, good race for you, buddy. Good
I
race.
appreciate that.
Sometimes like just kind of like right timing helps at the very, very end sometimes. Not to say you didn't have a good race, but yeah, once that smoke is in the air, it's hard to know where to navigate to. So great job on the podium.
There were a couple of accidents back on the backstretch that I just sent a Hail Mary left and hoped that I didn't hit the inside wall.
Yeah, I mean, there was a bunch of carnage on the backstretch, unfortunately. But that is what it is sometimes, right? So
Hey, Robin's racing,
yeah, and I, from my perspective, and I think Chris shares the same thoughts, is that we saw some amazing racing tonight. So, celebrating your P3, Ryan, who do you want to give a shout out to?
First and foremost, James Wagner Welding. Wouldn't be able to be doing this without them. Everybody that races for Roughneck, whether it's a good race or a bad race, I enjoy racing with everybody here. My teammates and you guys did a great job. I have the broadcast out on the other monitor, and it's been really nice to listen to you. You guys killed it.
Thank you. We had a good time. It was fun. You guys put on an outstanding show. Great race tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Ryan. Well, we're hoping to see you back up in the booth, up in the hizzy again. Amazing driving at the end to get you through that. I don't know, smoke show.
Smoke show.
That's a very family friendly way of putting it.
Right.
We're gonna be going to the pits later to see if there's any fighting. But Ryan, we'll have to. We'll catch you later. And good job on your finish tonight.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah. Take care of yourself, bud.
See ya.
You heard it from Mr. Hunter. Couldn't see a dang thing. We're bringing in P2, Mr. McKee. Brandon McKee, Chris, and Rob up in the booth. How you doing, sir?
Good, gentlemen. How you guys doing?
You sound like an angel,
good.
don't you?
Hi, Brandon.
Heck yeah. Great run tonight. I think that the second half of the race, you kind of showed some speed. I don't recall you. I think you got caught up in an accident. But how about you recap some of your race? Because there's 30 trucks on the damn track, and Chris, he's older than I, and he can't remember just like I can. So
I don't even know where we were tonight. What was this race? Auto Club Speedway?
Yeah, so Brandon, give us a little run through of what happened for you tonight and how you got where you got.
You guys were something else. So early on I got into a little wreck there. I think probably about 8 or 10 laps into it. Got hit, got into some messes, had to change out my tires a little early. So the rest of the race was just conserving tires, running clean, running smooth, and it ended up working out for me.
Oh yeah. I forget because I forget stuff. Did you pirouette? You were the one that pirouetted. No, that was Ben Key. Did you pirouette on the backstretch and get no caution came out for you? That wasn't you, right? That was.
No, that was definitely not me. I didn't have anything bad. I just got put into the wall once or twice.
Yeah, I mean it was tough racing too. There was a lot of 3 wide, and you're running out of track essentially. But overall, a great run by you. And it was definitely interesting watching at the end. So, as we were before the last caution, you were sitting a little bit further back, I believe, in around 10th-ish or so. What did you see on the final green-white checker to get you through that mess? Like, what was your decision that you made?
Yeah, so like I said, it was just conserve tires, stay clean. I had I ended up fishing with like 38 laps on that final set of tires. I had like
wow.
2.5 laps of fuel left. So once I got into the top 10, it was all right, secure top 10. I got in the top 5, secure top 5, and a coming out of 4, everybody wrecked, and I was lucky enough to squeeze through.
Oh wow, interesting that you had that much wear on your tires and you were able to kind of like run with that lead pack. I figured that tire wear would have been more of a detriment than that. But
Yeah, I mean it's definitely not fun, but if you get a couple of cautions here and there, it's really about finding a smooth line, stay high, and be patient, 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 patient. That's where everybody messes up, is wanting to win the race, 10 or 70 laps before the race is over. It doesn't matter until the last lap.
100%. We're going to Kentucky next week. Do you like that place?
I hate it. I like Daytona and Talladega. The rest I just deal with.
Do you run in the Super Series that's later tonight with these guys?
I run the Monday night Super Speedway Series. I didn't race this week. I was out of town, but yes, that's actually one of my more favorite ones.
Okay.
I really didn't expect to do well tonight in Michigan. I just kind of, like I said, play the long game, be patient, and just finish the race, and it worked out.
Do you find it offensive that Chris calls you Blue Chew McKee?
No, my one of my teammates was watching the broadcast, and he kept like, "Why are they calling him Blue Chew?" I said, "I don't know. I'll take it as a compliment."
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
but-
exactly why we call you that.
Your Sunday car
Yeah.
is a Blue Chew car.
I think we lost him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I broke up there for a second.
Yeah, your Sunday
We-
car
we're-
is a
we're
Blue
getting-
Chew car.
Yeah, we're giving you a hard time.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. My teammate was making fun of me. I'm like, whatever, dude. Just as long as I'm racing, I don't care what they say.
Yeah,
they
it's
can-
nothing personal. It's just jokes for fodder, for likes. We're just trying to get likes. That's all.
Who finished second, teammate? Like, give your head a shake. What does it matter what they say? Congrats on your finish tonight, Brandon. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
Oh, I don't know. My wife for putting up with me playing video games, and
Yeah.
my team. We got a strong team. We won real good. 57 Bubs, man. He was up there most of the race. Had a little mishap, and you know what happens. My other teammate blew a motor, or actually a steering wheel cut out on him.
Oh, okay.
Is
They
that
were both
Chris?
ahead of me the whole race.
Chris? Oh, that's Mike Presley, huh?
Presley, yep.
I was gonna say, shout out your teammates, first and last name. Who are your teammates? Mike Presley.
Robert Monday.
Yeah, Robert Monday,
Okay.
and then we
Okay.
got Izzy, who didn't race tonight.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Anyone else
Well-
you want to give a shout out to, Brandon?
Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
Heck yeah.
No,
Well,
what
it was
he's
nice.
what he's saying is there anyone else you want to give a shout out to?
No, I just want to go eat some dessert, really.
Congrats on your P2, Brandon. We'll talk to you soon. And great run on the strategy. If your tires were 38 laps old and you were that patient, kudos for showing that level of skill.
Thank you, gentlemen, for the broadcast. You guys have a good night.
Yeah, take
Nice podium, buddy.
That was our P2 finisher, Brandon McKee. We're gonna bring in our winner next, Mr. Eric Copperthorne. What's up, Eric? Congrats on your win tonight, sir.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Hi,
great
Eric. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, great strategy. I noticed like the first part of the race. You started at the back. What happened for you as far as qualifying? Anything crazy? Like, did you elect to start that far back?
No, everybody was really close. I mean, I think it was only 3/10 between first and 20th. It just was a very tight field when it came to qualifying, and just mid to lower pack. Wasn't planned. It's just how it happened.
And then I guess the second part of the race, I started to see you squeak up there slowly and just kind of buying your time. Did you feel that you were able to save tires over others a little bit more that got you track position?
I did. I felt that I had a good long run truck. We just needed the long run. We had it for a little bit. I started to make up spots, and then I got tangled up with the 79. Pulled out one of the cautions, and then fortunately ended up going back the end of the field. But somehow was able to pick my way back up through. Just kind of saving the tires, and still had something at the end.
Yeah, you had a lot at the end. The green-white checkered situation that came out, you were sitting in, I believe, third or fourth on the restart. You're on the high side, right? So
Yeah. I would have preferred the low side, but I got a good start off the line, and And then I was really gifted the win, I think, at the end, really.
Yeah, they were racing hard, and Chris and I looked back at it, and it was really just hard racing. And I think looking at that last corner there, you didn't throttle up hard. You kind of like maybe you're like 75% throttle, kept the truck at the bottom, and I don't know if it was Moses or Jesus, whoever parted the seas for you.
They all crashed up high. I was planning on going low and trying to protect the low side. It just kind of worked out in my favor.
Yeah, it did.
I think I had a top 3. I think I was expecting at least to get a top 3, but then when the 3 and the 29 tangled, it just was, like I said, a gift.
We could see you on that last turn. Even if those guys didn't crash, you were moving. You were making a move to be like right place, right time. So yeah, I agree with you. For sure, you had a podium, but you were gaining a little bit of headway on those guys. And then for sure, when they crashed, it was yours. We called it before it happened that you were making the move. So right place, right time on that. But it's exciting to see that you take the win.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's my first league win in this league, so it's nice. It's a nice feeling.
They don't come easy, do they?
No.
I watched you in season 6. You had stitched together quite a few good runs, especially around the end of the season. We're going to Kentucky next week. We're going to have 9 more races. This is a 12 race season. Do you think you're going to be having a shot at a championship this year?
I think I'm consistent. I think if you look at, I'm within almost always a top 10, even closer to a top 5. So if luck goes my way, kind of like tonight, I think I've got a good shot at it, or at least a top 3 in the points, maybe.
You got any predictions for yourself for Kentucky? Is that a place you favor?
No, it's, I like non-super speedways where you've got to have to actually drive the truck a little bit more. And I think it favors me a little bit. And so we'll see how it plays out. I mean, you could be win, or you could end up in that carnage that happened tonight. You never know.
100%. Well, Eric, congrats. You're tied for the points lead right now after race number 3 from what I see in the stats. So, you got the win tonight. You're setting your mark, your pace, your tone for that championship. I'm sure a win feels great. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
I got to thank Wagner's Welding for putting on the series. I mean, their sponsorship means everything. And then Doug Wagner for race control. He's controlling the race, making sure everything's done. It's kind of hard to keep track of 28 to 30 different cars at any given time, but he's doing a great job. And the admins of this series do a really good job. They put a lot of extra effort into practices during the week to make sure these guys are prepared for the race, that they get the extra practice, that they get the extra tutelage of how to race and benefit from that. And then I got to thank you guys for broadcasting it. It's really cool to see this stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, I agree. And, congrats again, Eric. I hope that I'll be chatting to you again soon. I know last season, I think I chatted to you times, or you were just on the press, like just outside of the podium every time, and you had a tremendous speed, and I hope you carry that speed for the rest of this season.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Yeah, best of luck to you, okay, Eric? Great race. This was no slouch tonight, so a feather in your cap for winning this one.
Yep, I will enjoy
it. Take care, sir. Awesome, Chris. What do you want to say for your closing thoughts on tonight's race before we sign off, Chris?
My closing thoughts. Well, I mean, this was it was an outstanding race to watch and a pleasure to broadcast. So I will say that I did race with these guys a little bit. I want to say a couple of seasons ago, maybe. So it is an outstanding league. A lot of respect. These drivers are super cool. And you could see that on display tonight in the race. So, yeah, that's kind of closing thoughts. It was good to be here. A pleasure to broadcast with you. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun. That's what I'll say.
Heck yeah. I think we saw some great racing, great battles for the lead, and these drivers definitely didn't disappoint. Before we sign off, we'll quickly roll through our finishing positions for the night. So we spoke to him, super happy. First win in the league. Not sure how many seasons he's been here, but big shout out to Eric Copperthorne. Shout out to Brandon McKee, P2, Summerford, P3. I thought this doesn't make any sense. Who did we interview for third? Hunter. Where's Hunter?
I
don't know what happened.
We did interview Hunter. Why do you have Summerford and?
I don't make this stuff up. Let's roll through it. So Summerford.
This just adds to the entertainment.
Well, it does add to the entertainment because Summerford was waiting in the interview booth. And
is he still there?
No, he gone now.
Oh.
So, I do something? Let me try one more.
This is just adding likes, all of this, so just keep it going.
No, I don't know what the heck happened. We're going to have to talk to an adult.
Yeah.
I don't even,
I thought you said you stopped drinking.
I did. This is like day 3 of no booze. Like it's really tough. My shakes are subsiding. No joking aside, but just rolling through the order. I think it's a little bit bumbled. So Pylon showing 4th, Laurent showing 5th, BB 6th, Don Francesco 7th, Wilkinson 8th, Phillips is showing as 9th, Ramsey 10th, Hurst 11th, Barker 12th, Isgrig 13th, Richardson 14th, Straminsky 15th, Gary Miller 16th, Matt Benke 17th, Hawkins 18th, Grace, tough break for him tonight, not able to get it done, 19th, Lussier 20th, 21st is 21st is Hunter. Yeah, I'm not sure why he's showing a lap down. But he is now. So 21st is Hunter. Poston had a great race all night. First time in the series here. 22nd, not able to get it done. Healy, 23rd. Monday, tough break for him as well. In that 57, round 24th. Manning, great run, but also troubled him. 25th. Hartland, 26th. Worrell, 27th. Presley, 28th. Jackson Miller, 29th. And Chris Nice with an unfortunate, not so nice finish in 30th. That's going to be our show for tonight. Next week, we've heard mixed feelings around heading to Kentucky. The week after that, we're going to the Rock. That's going to be a doozy. Very tough track to drive. And I'm looking forward to actually both these tracks upcoming. So tune in again with Speed Zone TV. I'm your host, co-hosting. Well, let's go this way. I'm your host, Robert Warrens, co-hosting with my best buddy, Chrissy Two Shoes Schusler. And we'll hope to bring you the same level of action for the James Wagner's Welding Truck Series Season number 7 av Roughneck Racing. Chris, say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you, and good night.
Good night, everyone.